I will save my progress up until this point. Thank you. Okay. So is this still the same Turnabout, or is episode 3? Okay, no, it's still the same Turnabout. We're just, investigating again. All right. Sounds good to me. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose, I don't buy it. But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself, at least from what I can understand. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started by looking into the KB security murder? I think I'm gonna head back to Crane Village for a little while, if that's all right. Do we still just let this small child go about, like, on her own, just however she wants? Like, is no one, like, going with her, like, at all? Sure, but why? I'm gonna bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. That's a good idea. I think he'll go with. No, Mystic Maya, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some special quality time together, full of love and happiness. Shut up! Pearl is so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve. Sacred urn given to Pearl. Now remember, no fighting, okay? She's gone. Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation. All right, here we go. What are we at on time? Okay, I should have we're not gonna be able to finish this case today, but hopefully we have enough time to get through this investigation. I'm down to my last bit of water, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. So what do we do now? Isn't it obvious we should get out there and investigate the murder? Well, first, we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located. Hey, why don't we ask Miss Delight? She should know. Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycles. I think it'd be easier to ask Larry, but sure. Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you? I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy. Speaking of asking around, I got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight. Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the detention center, too. You must be relieved we got the sacred urn back, huh? You bet, but there's something a little different about it. Don't question it, me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? Yeah, the pink paint. I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. Okay, yeah, that doesn't matter. But the urn we got back says Ami like it always used to. Oh, wow, wait, you're right. So wait, did someone glue it back together more properly than someone actually fixed it after, what's-her-face screwed it up? Pearl messed it up? Oh, yeah, you're right. Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before. Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago, when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Ami's name into I am. Oh, Pearl, you buffoon. And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little Pearl. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. Is it possible that urn is a fake? I'm sure Pearl will find out about that when she gets back to Crane Village. Yeah, I suppose. Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Crane Village in a long time. So I guess people still go to Crane Village to do their training, right? Yep, if you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. So why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that. A channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. If you're gonna train, you have to be serious, otherwise real tragedies can happen. Is what happened last year still bothering you? More flashbacks. That murder in her village, it happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses the crane technique, she temporarily loses her own will. So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. Bang. That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all. Sounds like being the master of Karain is gonna be a heavy responsibility. Alright. I don't think I need to present you anything. Let's just get moving. Detention center first. Already told you, it's not me. Sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. Man, and we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday, they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands. Guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge, too. Come on, we'll have to come back later. All right, let's go check out some other place, Nick. Damask's hideout, maybe? Oh, yeah, because we want to talk to the hot lady. There she is. Ah, Nicky boy, Maya. Miss Delight. All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. Well, it didn't hurt his case. It actually exonerated him from the case, but then he got pulled into another case. Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. All right, I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. I had no idea Miss Delight had such a vulnerable side. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never ever kill anyone. It's just not in him. I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, please die. He would never say that. Anyway, Miss Delight, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him. Miss Delight, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief? Ha, the very idea. I guess I just don't get it. Get what? I just can't understand how they could be so different and yet be such a happy couple. Yeah, they sure are different. Well, I can explain it to you. Ron gives Desiree a lot of money, and Desiree is hot. So, that's all, that kind of settles the whole matter, Phoenix. Come on now, Nicky boy, it's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight, for me anyway. What? For you? So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight? I bet he was pulling like a couple of hundreds out of his wallet. Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. What? Saved your life? I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yeah, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears. Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation. I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you? Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. What on earth is this, bro? He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Please stop it! He screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turn pale. That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. Oh my goodness. All by himself, he came to save me, a total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me. Wow, that's a great story. Yeah, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. You literally were taken hostage, and he literally did not do that. With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. Hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean ace detectives? No, I'm fine with ace detectives. Akechi is her favorite character in Persona 5. So then you must mean thieves. No, they're all right too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives. Wait, that might be Akechi. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. Okay, that's not Akechi. Akechi is more than glad to walk up and, like, murder someone in the face. By the way, why did you go to Detective Atmy's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try and find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yes, obviously the real mask to mask is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah. And Detective Atmy knew more about mask to mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV. So you went there to ask him some questions. That's right, I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. But honestly, kind of based of her. His secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now, but I forced my way past her and into his hideout. I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout. That bag was sitting right there on top of the table. Oh yeah, we saw that bag there yesterday too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. Miss Delight, do you know about KB Security? Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. So she thinks he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today... Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional bodyguard or security guard. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore. Looks like Miss Delight doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away, by motorcycle that is. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. To make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying? Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? No, I'll pass, thanks. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves? What a scaredy cat you are, Nick. Miss Delight told us the location of KB Security. All right, let's head over there right away, Nick. All right, cool. I don't think I need anything else from you right now. Tell you what I do need is I'm gonna need some more water soon. It looks like where the guy died, he was like opening his safe or something. I guess this is where it all went down, huh? The walls in here look thick, just like you'd expect in a CEO's office. What does that got to do with anything? Hey, it's you guys! Ah, Detective Gumshoe. Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh? Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us. Yeah, I feel for you. Wow, it's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserved, pal. Ho, ho, ho. Or something to that effect. Do I really sound like that to you, pal? Why is everyone so mean to Gumshoe? Leave my boy alone. If the gumshoe fits. Well, anyway. Point is, I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs, and I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives. Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. Shut up and die in a fire, Maya. Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating. Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. Okay, but the thing is, I'm really not supposed to. Hey, come on, what about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now, and we need help. Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal? All right, I won't cry on you, pal. The victim's name is Kane Bullard. What a face. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. Oh, KB is Kane Bullard, okay. His corpse was discovered at 9 this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, probably an object in this room. Happened at exactly the same time that Mask to Mask was still in the urn, huh? Wait. Blunt force trauma to the head? Could he have... What if he was the one who was hit over the head with the sword? The Shishito or whatever it is. It happened at exactly the same time that Mask to Mask was still in the urn, huh? Cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt trauma to the head. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? There's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside that safe. Safe? Well, it is pretty big. Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came. Oh, so the body fell out. That white string must be the shape from where he fell out. I think we still need some more information about Mr. Billiard. Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right. Okay. So, what happened to Mask to Mask? He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling. No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right? Oh, you mean that detective at me? Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. Now that's the detective I know and love. I mean, he's right. Think about it. Atme was always around when a calling card showed up, but he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you knew he was... That's how you just knew he was the thief. That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about. Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's this one thing I can't figure out about his first heist. His first heist? Yeah, the Tear of Emanon case. There was a witness on that one. A witness? Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. Ah, appreciate it, Gumshoe. My man. The gem and the thief, stolen. Hey, this guard here, haven't I seen him somewhere before? Why does that guard kind of look like a dog? Do you see what I'm saying? It kind of looks like he's got dog ears on the side of his hat and he's got like a dog nose. I can't be the only one who sees that. He looks like he has a dog head. It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it... Oh my goodness, was it Larry? Please tell me it wasn't Larry. Oh, that prosecutor, I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight. Yeah, I think he did it that way just because he knew it would hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway. So is that Java addicted masked maniac anyway? Prosecutor Godot? He's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office, came out of nowhere. That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor. And it's true, according to the records anyway. But, no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court, a maverick that gives me goosebumps. Goosebumps? You? Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me, they all just turned the other way. Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular. Shut up, Maya. No, that's not what I meant. That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. I'm very interested in what the deal could be with Godot. Alright. I don't think I need to show anything to you. I should just examine the room and then go somewhere else. Ah, there's a button here. Let's see. You dumb idiot. Hey, cut it out. Don't press that. Ha, that was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that. What is that button anyway? It's an emergency buzzer. It says it on the panel, idiot. Oh, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first? Dude, I hate Maya. The more Maya interacts, the more I hate Maya. I wish that the killer had gotten her. This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here. Really? It's possible on the night of the crime. Ah, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer? Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. They said the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know. I think we'd better go and talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. Connected to the basement security guard office, there are no fingerprints on it. All right. What if he did hit the buzzer, but whoever was in the security room was in on it, and then they cleaned the fingerprints? This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought. That looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out for a second. Nice. I feel just like a CEO. Hey, you, whip me up a cup of some really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it. Ah, this is the life. The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know? Ah! Deserved. Idiot. You, think about it. A dead guy was laying in here all night. Yeah? Oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none. Well, somebody opened the safe on the night of the crime, right? Yeah, and so? Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden in here, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right? Yeah, I guess so. Ha! I got some bad news for you, pal. You ready? Okay, shoot. Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open this safe, pal. Yeah, and? Everyone that knows how to open the safe had airtight alibis. I checked. Everyone except one, that is? I'm almost afraid to ask. Former Security Chief Ron Delight. Well, there's one other person who doesn't have an alibi who could have opened it, and it's, Mr. Bullard. What? Ron Delight? He was a security chief? Ron? So he knew how to open the safe, huh? Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal. This rope? You think that he fell out of the safe when it was opened? I don't think so. So you mean, yeah, I think the string shows where and how the corpse was lying. You mean, the victim, he was killed by being crushed by the safe door? She can't be serious, can she? Maya's annoying. Wow, look at that huge framed photo. Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky. There's a title written at the bottom of the photo, the greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise? Either this guy didn't get out enough or he had really rotten luck with the weather. Well, it might have some kind of, like, meaning to it. Maybe if he had lived a little longer, he would have seen some better days. Check out this big, thick binder here. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick. Reading a file isn't exactly backbreaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. What'd you find, Nick? This file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about mask to mask. It's filled with info on him. What? What kind of info? It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods in the crime scenes. Hey, Nick, look at the last page. It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Eminon, 100,000. Looks like a list of all the treasures that Master Mass stole. So then 100,000 is the value of the stolen item? I don't know. That number seems kind of low to me. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this. Kane's list. All right, interesting. Tier of Eminon, 100,000. Portrait of Mijana, 500. Left Hand of Hades, 240. Crown of Bongara, 150. That's all 4 of the things he stole before the Sacred Urn. Okay. Anything else? These look like some kind of bookshelf and rolling cabinet hybrid. I can't get in between these 2 shelves. Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel. So I guess it's 1 shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with bunches of files. Yeah, files with data about security jobs they were hired to handle. Be a good night's reading if you got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little more exciting, like UFOs or something. Shut up. All right. Anything I want to present to Gumshoe? This was his first heist, and I guess I underestimated him. I was sure I was going to get him, so I was careless and lost info on the witness. By witness, you mean the guard in the photo? Yeah, he and the detective worked together to try catching Master Mask. But he got away anyway, huh? That guard, I got the weird feeling I've seen him around lately. Okay. Anything about this list? So about this? Huh? What's that? Hey, wait a minute, Maya. What's wrong? We copied that data without permission. Don't show it. He might get mad at us. Oh, okay. So, what are you 2 whispering about? Nothing. Just my billfold. That's a pretty thick billfold you got there, pal. I really want you to show it to me. All right, I think we're done with Gumshoe. Thanks, Gumshoe. Oh my goodness, is that Larry's jacket? Oh no. Wow, this is really something else. For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure. KB security guard, uh-oh, I just remembered Larry might be. Hey Nick, what's up? Yeah, there he is. He is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet little Maya with you too? Hi, Larry. Here I was working my fingers to the bone, and in walks an angel. I got no problems with a daytime date. It's all good. That's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you. Oh, no. Is this actually going to be, like, really bad info? Actually? Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. His sweet little Maya, this dumb idiot. I can't believe this guy. But Nick here is a different story. But Larry, I thought you 2 were old school buddies. That was then, and this is now. So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away info for free. He wants a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest. Can you talk to him, Maya? Larry, tell us already. What's the good info? Hey, I like that. This kitten has got some claws. Okay, you really want to know? Yes, yes, so tell me. All right, so the thing is, Ron Delight was an employee here. Naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me. Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. Well, 1 year ago, Ron Delight was fired. And there was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful. Guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Like maybe skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something? No, that's just you. What is it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me, I get by all right, I guess. First, I have to keep my eye on those monitors all the time. Monitors? There are security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. Oh. And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. What teams? The security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't bother calling them. So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb. Even if it is part-time and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Hey, give me a break. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. That's not fair, Nick. Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility. Anyway, the point is you were here that night, right? Oh, interrogation jutsu? Okay, only 2 locks. Oh no, I knew something smelled bad. Well, it's like I always say, that was then and this is now, okay? Looks like I'm gonna have to break his psych locks after all. All right, I assume I'm gonna need more intel before I try and break this dude's psych locks. Hey, Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it? That's right. Did you know you hung it right on top of some kind of lever? Yeah, sure, I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Got it, greenhorn? So why hang your jacket on such an important lever? Because it got me curious. If the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen, huh? It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick? Yeah, but for a different reason. Something's written on this poster in fine print. A guard's 5 commandments? This sounds serious. What? Let's see what it says. 1, obey thy superior. 2, respect thy superior. 3, smile at thy superior. 4, salute thy superior. 5, buy donuts for thy superior upon command. It's signed with, oh my goodness, it's Old Bag. Shoot me into the sun. Windy Old Bag head supervisor. She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you come face to face with her real, genuine ray gun. Oh my. Yeah, sounds scary, all right. Please tell me she doesn't actually show up in this case. Well, fortunately, she's on vacation. Oh, thank goodness. That's why I'm so relaxed right now. Oh my word. That's my partner's seat. Your partner? Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady. There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know. Ah, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. Still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess. Oh. Wow, take a look at these things here. Hey, Larry, what are they? Looks like parts from like a submarine. Did you say, huh? Hey, man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were just some kind of decoration or something. Fire this man. Oh boy. How'd this guy ever get a job here anyway? Oh, there's the chocolate milk. Those screens there show what's going on all over the building everywhere. It's my job to keep a steady eye on them, all of them. I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you. Can you watch regular TV on these too? If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry. Hey, Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it. How do you know that, Larry? Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking. It was a professional investigation, all right? Okay. Ooh. That's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? I keep a steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating. Look at all this equipment. It must be hard to operate. No biggie. I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room. Somewhere? Instruction manual? What are you gonna do in an emergency? Well, I guess I'd start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what a security professionals call teamwork. Even Maya and Pearl could run this place better. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? It smells like Old Bag. This is a gold trophy. Examine everything with even a whiff of Old Bag on it in episode 2 of Trials and Tribulations. That's such a stupid trophy. All right, well, I guess I must have investigated everything in this room then. Do you know anything about this list? Larry, something I want you to look at. Hey, Nick, I told you I'm a pro, and you don't interrupt a pro when he's working. I don't have time to sit and chat with you. Oh, is that right? Yada, yada. I got enough time for you, Maya. We're gonna have to squeeze the eye if we want more info out of him, huh? Yada, yada. Anything about the buzzer? Larry, something I want you to look at. Nick, I told you I'm a pro. Don't have time. Shut up, shut up. Okay, let me see how this interrogation jutsu goes. I am out of water. Bad sign. On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to? What? Huh? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? Didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Miss Delight? But that was that, and this is this. Is there any chance you snuck out of work last night, too? Never, I didn't sneak out. I tell you what, I'll even bet you $1. $1, wow, that's confidence. What's with that drenched in the rain puppy look in your face? Do you have evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain? Evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened is... You found Ron's wallet. Take that! I'm a genius. This wallet, you know about this, right? I've never seen it before. Liar! You hand-delivered this wallet to Miss Delight just yesterday. Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened yesterday. What was it when you found this wallet? Where was it? Or when was it? I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of the building. 1 o'clock in the morning? That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. What's that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. Murderer might have snuck in before then. What do you mean by that? If the murderer had snuck in before 10, then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. Why do I have the feeling he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. Because of this? It says to come at 1 a.m. Oh, no. This says that it was used at 1 a.m. Yeah. Take that! I'm a genius. Larry, when you use this key card, does it leave a record? Yeah, it does, but I can't show the record to just anyone, you know. The key card data was already made public in the trial today. What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me. Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was open with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder. No way! Yeah, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time. No! Alright, that was way easier than I thought it would be. I wasn't even sure I'd have all the intel I needed yet. I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault. You didn't even get him his donuts like the commandment said. Larry, there was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? My Donna happened. Huh? Your Donna? I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, my Donna called and said I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her. Who was? Her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser. Normally, I'm the one that does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya? Wrong. Yeah. So is that why you left the security guard office? I'm sorry. It's all my fault. How could I ever make it up for it, Nick? What could I do? What? All right, bro. He's curled up on the floor, crying like a baby. Kick him while he's down. Kick him while he's down. Oh, boy. Nick, is there anything I can do? Anything? Just name it. I'll do whatever I have to make up for it. I swear I will. Larry. Hey, Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we've got? She's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful info from him. Nick. All right, tell me about this. I think you know how much I guys want to help, but I really don't want to say about that. Don't know what to say about that. What is it, Nick? It's just that he seems so, I don't know, pleasant. Sauce. The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right? That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya. All right, weirdo. Huh? Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer on your heart. I promise I'll come running to your rescue like the professional guard I am. All right, someone throw this guy out the window. Wow, that was pretty good. Ha, thanks, I try. Do you think you can tell us about the buzzer now? Yeah, please tell us. Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed. I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh? You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office? Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the 1st floor. I thought it would be a good idea to adopt a wait-and-see approach. Someone, like, in this dude. In his entire life. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary. It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet. What the heck, bro? Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night? There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it. Of course I did, and I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either. Do you think you could take just one more look for me, pretty please? Oh, okay, I just can't say no to you, Maya. What do you think, Nick? He's probably right that- Ah! It cut off the dialogue. What is it? What's wrong? I made a mistake! What else is new, bro? Huh? But how? It can't be, it's impossible. Alright, enough already. What about the records? That night, It went off just once in the morning at around 1 a.m. 1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened. Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be. All right, the buzzer went off once at 1:02 a.m. in the CEO's office. Sus. Do I need to present anything else to you? You guys have really made me reflect on the way I've been living. But the only problem is with all this reflecting, where's the time for love? Frankly, I think reflecting is a bit overrated, you know? What are you going on about, Larry? Plus, do you honestly have any new info on the buzzer records? Huh? The record? No, nothing at all. This guy reflects about as much as a piece of black carpeting. Can I ask you about this now? I think you know how much I want to help you guys. I really don't know what to say about that. All right, all right. I just don't think he even knows anything about it. I guess the only other things to talk about is this and then the autopsy. Okay, nothing about the autopsy. It might have just been the button. All right, I think it's just the button. I guess we're done with you now. Gumshoe, look at this. Detective Gumshoe, about this right here. Sorry, it's hard to believe, but there's a limit to how much my brain can hold. I got 2 ears and 2 eyes, but I only got 1 brain. I can see your eyes and the ears, but the jury is still out on the brain thing. Stop being mean to Gumshoe. Nick, you have something to say? Just come out and say it. Don't be mean to Gumshoe. Okay, nothing with Gumshoe. Back to a hot lady, maybe? You know anything about any of this? Guess I don't get out enough. Yeah, okay. All right. I don't think I'm supposed to be talking with you right now. Detention center, he here yet? Not here yet. Okay, well. I think we have to go to the mall then, right? Yep, here we go. Someone to talk to here. Adrian, I assume? The treasures of Crane exhibit are all ruined now. Maya, I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This is our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling. Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we got the sacred urn back, maybe they can reopen it. Really? Sure, maybe we can label it the Urn of Damask's Desires. That'd probably attract a lot of attention. Whoa, that's brilliant, Nick. Yeah, just stomp all over Mia Fey's history. We could clean up and be filthy rich. Woohoo. Wow, that was surprisingly easy. Okay, nothing here. Basement warehouse. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's Adrian. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Andrews, what's she still hanging around down here for? So, how's it going? What about the sacred urn? The urn? Ah, it's already been taken care of. What do you mean, oh, that? Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yes, it was brought in during the trial today. Wow, really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Master Mask's wife that found it. Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. I just heard all about it on the news, so that detective was actually the thief all along. Looks that way right now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring Damask to guard the treasures. Don't blame yourself, you were just doing your job. Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. So when was it that you hired Detective Atme again? About 20 days ago. Well, it would be 21 days now. And when was it that Master Mask's calling card arrived? That was about 10 days. Shouldn't that be 11 days? Is this still all the same day? So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard. Guess that's it then. Detective Atme must have really wanted the sacred urn after all. I guess so. What? So Master Mask murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yeah, but I thought that he was here stealing the urn at the time. Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible. Nick, let's get down to business already. Oh, dude, the Huns are finally gonna get what's coming to them. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atme other than, you know, his entire existence? No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that's the way he always operates. That's just what he says so he can have an alibi while he commits the thefts himself. Yeah, he was caught in the crime scene photo, dressed up as Damask pretty well, words. I'm so glad you got your sacred urn back. Yeah, but there's still something that bothers me about it. What is it? Not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that came back seems different. Oh my goodness, did she break it and then put it back together better than Pearl did? Really? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? No, I don't know anything. Why would I? Oh, you broke it and put it back together correctly. Well. How am I gonna psych-lock you out of this one? Psych-locks? What do you think this means, Nick? Means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn is our very own Miss Andrews. All right, let's start this and see if we can do anything on it. Is there any water left in my glass of water? Nope, not really. A little bit of melted ice. So like a little bit of water, but not really. I'm gonna have to start bringing up 2 glasses of water for Ace Attorney. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the sacred urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the court today, it's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. A fake. You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? Do I? I don't have the urn anymore. Do I need to talk to Pearl again before this? I don't think I have anything for this. I don't think I have evidence yet. All right, I think we need to come back later. Is there anything else to examine here? The urn does have like the pink paint on it, so I wonder if all this paint nonsense was actually Adrian's fault. It's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about the paint mark. The bottom left of it is shaped oddly, and it's shockingly pink. Don't see how the color of the paint is important anyway. Sus. Sus. That paint fell there, and then Adrian moved the statue to block it because she didn't want people to know that she messed up, maybe? I need something that will let me... Is Pearl back here? No. Have I gone here yet? I don't think I've gone here yet. I need something that will let me prove that the urn is legit. Whoa, this place is literally crawling with cops. I was gonna say crops. What did you expect now that they know he was actually mask to mask? This must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think? Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Hey, I just noticed Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen. I swear, if you start being mean to my boy, Adrian again, I'm gonna get furious. Hey, I just noticed Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen. Well, I think I read that twice. Well, he's a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case. But wasn't he in charge of the mask-to-mask investigation all the way up to yesterday? Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, there's nothing like a good murder case, pal. Points for the quality of the impression, but I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust, Maya. Okay. Is there anything here? I can't examine anything? Did I say my boy Adrian when I meant to say my boy Gumshoe? Sorry, I mixed up their names. There are a lot of names in this game, and I've been reading dialogue boxes non-stop for like 3.5 hours. Cut me some slack, chat. I meant my boy Gumshoe, I think. Listen, strike the last 5 minutes of stream from the record. I don't remember what happened. Look, hey, chat, look, hot chick. Forget everything else that you were thinking. Behold, cleavage. All right, now that I've successfully distracted chat, is the dude at the detention center yet? No. Back here. Can I talk to you about the... I already talked to you about the urn. Well, wait, maybe I need to present something to Maya about the urn. I don't think I have anything to do that. Was there really nothing here? Your Honor, Awooga. There's really nothing here? Am I supposed to be able to prove Adrian wrong right now? Back here? Gumshoe. Something else with you? No. Maybe I'm supposed to find the security guard? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. The only thing I can think of is Adrian's psych lock, but I don't see how I could break that right now. Because I have to prove that the urn wasn't a fake. But I don't think I can do... Can I present any of this other stuff to Adrian? Do you know about the security guard? Can't help, I'm so busy taking care of everything in front of me. I still haven't given up on the Treasures of Crane exhibit. Miss Andrews, I'm so happy to hear you say that. The treasure's the only thing she has in her mind, yada yada. Okay, so you're not gonna, like... None of this is gonna be... Did I show Gumshoe's the... Wait a minute. Maybe that was it. Maybe I didn't show Gumshoe the buzzer thing. Did I? Detective Gumshoe about this right here. Okay, no. Nothing on that. Oh, is this one of those stupid times where I'm, like, missing... I have to, like, present someone with a profile? Prosecutor who is shrouded in mystery. He seems to know me somehow. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where... Am I really supposed to break this psych lock right now? I don't see how I can. There's nothing else? Is there anything else I can present you? A profile, maybe? This guy? No? You know anything about Larry? Hey, it's you. Really terrible at judging people, I guess. Should have learned my lesson after what happened 7 months ago, but I didn't. I got taken in by this flim-flam detective. Don't feel so bad. We're here to help. Yes, Mr. Wright is a really wonderful man, isn't he? That should have made me happy, but she just admitted she's terrible at judging people. Come on, I can tell you're happy anyway. Whoops. You know anything about Desiree? Detective Avenue was actually mask to mask. She really seems depressed, can't say I blame her. She's the one who hired the fox to guard the hen house. Mask to mask. Alright, nothing. I don't know what I'm... What am I missing? Am I really supposed to be able to do this psych lock? I don't... Does the exhibit poster, or... Like, the only thing I have about the urn is the exhibit poster. Is that really... I'm gonna try it. I'm currently at a loss. Save the game. Just in case. I don't feel like this would work, but I don't know what else to do to, like, proceed the game. Yeah, this is all I got. Not music didn't stop. See, look, it was a fake after all. I mean, your evidence is fake too, as I expected. Oops, I guess this isn't gonna help me much. Okay, no, that's not it. So have I convinced you, or do you have any evidence that the urn was submitted was genuine? I just don't think I have... I don't think I have the evidence for this, but I don't know what else the game wants me to do right now. I hate when this crap happens in this game. This is so annoying. I really wish that the game just had something like when you're completely stumped on where to go during investigations to say, like, just to tell me what room I'm supposed to be in. It's really, really annoying to have, like, 12 different rooms and, like, 5 different people to talk to and just have literally no idea where to even begin. I feel like I have nothing to work off of. Am I supposed to present something to Maya? Like the buzzer record? What do you think about this? Seems like it has something to do with the case, but I'm not really sure. Okay, that's pointless. What about Kane's list? Nope. What about the button? Nope. What about, can I ask you about the urn? Glad we got the sacred urn back and all, but then how come you don't look any happier? Why should I? I don't know if it should say Ami or I am anymore. And now it's got big pink polka dots on it that weren't there before. Don't you think you're overreacting a little? Overreacting? Nick, I can't believe you said that. I mean, it's like I got it. It's like if I came in wearing polka dots on my Acolyte costume every day and said, hi, Nick, I am a yam. a.m.? Well, do you still think it's no big deal? I guess it would be a real disaster. You see? That's how I feel. All right, that was a huge waste of my time. We're coming up on 4 hours. I'm gonna have to end stream before too much longer. Chat, what room am I supposed to be in right now? Am I supposed to be able to break the psych lock right now? Do I have the evidence, but I'm just not seeing it? Like, where am I supposed to be right now? Because I must be missing something. Does anyone in chat know? I don't think anyone in chat even knows. Which is very annoying. Did you present the blackmail letter to Gumshoe? Didn't I get the blackmail letter yesterday? I have to do that today? Or did I not already? Not the detention center, you idiot. I hate menuing in this game. Why does some areas only have specific locations you can go to? Just give me access to all of the areas I'm trying to go to at once, please. Wait, do I have to go to Damask's hideout to be able to go to the CEO office? That's stupid. Hey, look at this. About this blackmail letter. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it too, pal. Why would Kane Bullard have been blackmailing Ron Delight anyway? Well, Mr. Delight used to work at KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit? Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed. Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now. Okay, that's really stupid and annoying. A piece of evidence that we got, like, in the previous investigation period, I had to show it to Gumshoe now to, like, get... Like, I already knew that there was a reason Ron Delight, like, wanted to be arrested or whatever. I think it's kind of dumb that to further that plot line, I have to bring up evidence from yesterday to Gumshoe today. That's a little stupid. I'm in the middle of investigating that right now. All right. Oh, wait, did that do anything? I pressed X twice. Do I talk to you about it now? Wait, did that actually do anything? Now what? Used to work. What was it that made him quit? Okay, maybe I go bring up the thing to Larry? So what about this? Huh? Maya, you shouldn't have a love letter for me. No, sorry, it's a blackmail letter. What? How do you know about that, Maya? Huh? How much is Alexis demanding this time? Who's Alexis? Didn't we show him this letter yesterday too? I'm pretty sure we did. Did we? I don't even remember. Okay, well, that was pointless. Mention it to you? Do you know about this? Is that a letter addressed to my Ronnie? Sorry, but I hate it when people poke their noses in other people's business. Looks like Miss Delight doesn't know about it, which means she has no idea that her husband was being blackmailed. I'll take that red diamond you see that. I'm still convinced that, I'm still convinced this blackmail letter isn't for Ron. I think it's meant for Atme. Try the detention center. Sick. That was awesome. Appreciate that one, chat. What if I present the blackmail letter just to you? Mr. Delight was being blackmailed, huh? By the CEO of the security company he used to work for? Yeah, it looks like it. Sounds like we still need to do some more poking around. You better watch yourself not do anything naughty either, Nick. Was that a threat? Is she trying to blackmail me now? These investigation periods can get really annoying sometimes. What if I show this idiot the blackmail? Alright. You're literally of no use to me. Like, ever. Basement warehouse? What, is there something? Do I have to re-examine something in here? Detective Atme said he got hit on the back of the head with this by the thief, but that was obviously a lie. Because it turned out that Atme was the real thief, it's still hard to believe. Looks like Adrian feels really bad about it. I'm gonna take full responsibility and fix that sword myself. I know I don't look it, but I have complete confidence I can fix it right up. I promised I'll fix it so you'll never knew it was bent in the first place. Please be gentle with it. Yeah, okay, so she definitely fixed the urn. Pathetic looking wooden box. Ah, that's the box that had the sacred urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be clues of the thief's identity. Worked so hard to make that box. You made that poor excuse, or this is like the same. This is why I hate investigating things twice, like one day to another, because then it like, some of it's just repeat dialogue, which I think is a huge waste of my time. Statue wasn't where it was now when we first came here, right? Yeah, it was right next to the door, yada yada, moved by Damask. Maybe you didn't like being watched by Mistigami while you stole the urn. Hey, cut it out, you give me the creeps with that kind of talk. Right? I didn't do anything. Looks like the door to the actual storeroom, a lot of big boxes, yada yada. Said we're not allowed in there. Right. I don't know what the game wants from me right now, and it's very annoying that there's just nothing going on. Gumshoe should have 4 options. If not, present Kane Bullard. Oh my goodness. I hate, absolutely hate that you have to present profiles. This is too much crap. I just have to go through and press triangle on 47 things on every character to make sure that I don't miss the one obscure one that actually moves the game forward. I hate it so much. It's so boring and annoying and tedious. Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard. This, like, never happened in the first game because when you didn't have to deal with the stupid profiles, it was only, like, 8 things that you had to present to a person in the first game. So it was normally, like, very straightforward and easy. But in the second and in the third game, too, apparently, they're like, by the way, we've added 15 profiles to every single case. So you have to present, like, if you get lost or just miss one thing, then you have to just go to every random person and present 14 profiles in a row to see if you find the right one. I hate it, and I think it's dumb and stupid, and it makes the games more annoying than it does actually make them enjoyable. I hate it. That's Kane Bullard. Yeah, whatever. I don't care about Maya mispronouncing the name. Yeah, his body wasn't discovered till this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough info yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself for some reason. I'm just blabbering like an idiot now. Okay, Nick, now's our chance to get more info about the victim. Hurry up and ask. Stupid. Can you tell us some more about Mr. Bullard? He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? I think it's dumb that I have to present Bullard's profile to get him to talk about Bullard. Talking about Bullard should have just been a dialogue option. They added an extra, hey, you have to like press triangle on this one specific profile for a dialogue tree that should have just been there by default, is what I think. I think it's stupid that they add this extra step, this extra hoop to jump through, that if you happen to miss it, then, well, guess what? You're gonna be stuck wandering around for 10 minutes. It's dumb and it makes the game worse. What kind of company is it anyway? Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work. And I don't know how to put it, but the guy was kind of a money grubber. Really? Me too. I love money. I can't ever get enough. All right, well, love of money is the root of all evil, idiot. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet. Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. Ah, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. Let me go already. Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Oh, it's pretty dirty and underhanded. Yeah. KB Security used to head security operations against Mask to Mask. What? Really? Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Okay, I guess that's it. Can I, like, go to the detention center now or something? Finally. That is, dude, there's nothing that makes me want to turn off Ace Attorney more than when you're in the investigation period, and if you just miss one out of the 37 things you can press triangle on a character on, then you're just screwed. You're dead in the water. There's like there's nothing to like point you in the right direction. There's nothing to give you like an idea of where to go or what to do, and I absolutely hate it. I hate it so much. Ah, Mr. Wright. I was gonna say doctor. Mr. Delight, did they finish their interrogation? Yeah, but please don't leave me alone anymore. Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see. On the same night the Sacred Urn was stolen from Lord Lee Taylor Department Store. A blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB security to hand over some money. And then that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one Ron Delight, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? What if Ron and Desiree are like in on it together? Sorry, something in my throat. What if they're like in on it together? What if it's like both of them? What if they're both mask to mask? That'd be pretty insane, right? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Okay. Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you're a mask to mask? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. But listen, Mr. Delight, at the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? Naruto flashbacks. Yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah. I guess it's true, I wasn't the one who stole that urn. Of course not, after all, you were at KB Security at the time. So then the person dressed up as mask to mask in this photo, it's gotta be Detective Atme. So that night you didn't go to Lord Lee Taylor, you went to KB Security instead, right? Yes, I went to KB Security at the time the blackmail note said I should. Alright, what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the key card to unlock the door. It's probably when he dropped his wallet. Can't believe this bro just dropped his wallet like that. When I went to the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone. Well, that looked like Atme right there. Then suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam. That silhouette absolutely looked like Atme again. Was it Kane Bullard who hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. I think it is Atme then, because they basically just gave it away there, unless that's like the stupidest red herring in the history of time. And Atme, like the blackmail letter mentions like the red diamond you got or whatever, and Atme said that he got a red gem from the museum. Sight I saw left me speechless. The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body. Oh, I just see you put him in the... You dumb idiot. So that's why you put it in the safe? Yeah, that's right. Why would you touch that body? I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, and what did you do after that? After this guy was fired, they didn't change the combination on the safe? Morons? Hello? And he still had a key card that could get him in there? What? Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building, so I knew how to avoid being spotted by him. Nick, all of a sudden, Mr. Delight kind of sounds like the murderer to me. No, the guy who hit him is the murderer. I think it's Atme. Please don't say that. Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago you were forced to quit KB Security? Ah, how did you? I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please. Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Ooh, thank goodness. No, but I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Desi would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief, she'd never forgive me, my marriage would be over. Knowing that, why'd you become a thief in the first place? Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that can bring in enough money, except being a thief. At least that's what I thought anyway. So you became mask to mask for Desiree, huh? Alright, do I need to present any of this stuff to you? The buzzer record, maybe? Buzzer went off just once around the time that Bullard was killed. Oh, that's scary. Do you know anything about that, Mr. Delight? Sorry, I'm afraid I don't. I'm not surprised at how clueless he is anymore. You know anything about the list? This list we found in the office of the CEO, Mr. Bullard. Hey, this is a list of all the things Mask to Mask stole. And that's the value of each item listed next to him. 100,000, 150. Are you sure that's the value of the stolen items? The numbers seem a little low to me. Is that the amount that he paid Mask to Mask to steal them, maybe? Not how much they're worth? Even on the black market, the prices should be at least 3 times higher than that. Guess he knows about that stuff because he used to be a security guard. I think that this is a list of what he paid Mask to Mask to steal for him, maybe. That's the emergency buzzer from the CEO's office. Don't press it, it makes a terrible racket. Heh, sorry, I just love making lots of noise. Yeah, I'm aware. Does this buzzer have something to do with the case? Well, at this point, I don't really know yet. After all, there's no prints on it or anything else for that matter. Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. But Master Mask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right, I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Master Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Then I quickly changed into my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, huh? Oh, so you're the security guard in this picture? Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. The guard in this photo, is this you, Mr. Delight? Ha, that's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even Pearl could see through that in a heartbeat. Alright, about first heist guard and photo is Ron Delight. But as you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective. Detective Atme found the Master Mask disguise? That's interesting. Okay, so then that means he has the outfit. Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him. So that's it. That's when Atme got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. That must have been really time-consuming, huh? Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. First? Blackmail letters? You got them starting when? Tell me more now. Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. Excuse me, you idiot. Whoops, 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 whoops. I pressed down one too many times. Whoops. Yeah, okay, yeah, Naruto flashback, I know. Stop. Stop. This blackmail letter, is this the first one you got? No, of course not, but this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. So did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Emanon heist. That first letter, it said I know you did it. So someone found out about your true identity, just like that. It's not easy being a master thief, you know. I've got proof that it was you, so give up, it went on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal. Dude, I've had like 8 different theories for how this case could go. What if it was Desiree who figured it out and she's just trying to get him to stop? But also, she's a gold digger, so she wanted money. I literally took my thumb off of the buttons on the PlayStation controller. Whatever dialogue just happened, it insta-skipped. I hate it when this game does that. Hang on a second, what do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry, after I put the jewel in the safe deposit box, the letter specified, someone sent me $10,000. No one said anything about me being worried, you know? After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. Plans? What are these plans you're talking about? There were instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. Okay, so this was all coming from... This must have been coming from, what's-his-face? From Bullard, who wanted you to steal them for him because he's in charge of the security place that was putting up all the security that he was telling you how to avoid. What a scam. So you mean the one who planned the heist wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from some very kind person, incredibly detailed plans. Sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him. Alright. So Ron Delight was Master Mask after all, but someone else is behind the thefts, someone who planned them all out in detail. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. Could you try not to look so gleeful about it? So you went after the Sacred Urn because of one of those plans too? Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. Delight, is everything you've just told me the truth? Yes, but please don't tell Desi, okay? From Damask's second heist on, he was stealing as directed by blackmail letters. Okay. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes, but please don't hurt me. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course, I could never, I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe, but then I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right? I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight. Guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word. Mystic Maya! Hey, Pearl! Oh, Pearl, give me something that lets me say Adrian is a liar. I'm back! Hey, Pearl, so what have you been up to this whole time? Sacred Urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Crane Village to have it examined. And, what'd you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn. Woo! That's a relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem. Problem? These cute little pink splotches, they said that it's paint and that they were put on the urn recently. Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? It's gonna prove that Adrian's a liar. She must have, like, dropped paint on it or something and then freaked out. What's the big deal? We gotta find out how they got there. That's the big deal. Yeah, Mr. Nick, we gotta find out how they got there. Okay, we'll go find out how they got there. Please don't forget about me. All right. It's the genuine article. All right, so now that I have the urn back, main exhibition hall. Basement warehouse. Oh, what? Pearl, how nice to see you. Hello there. I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to? Well, actually, I was having this urn examined. Oh, I see. Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here. Nick, let's look around one more time. I think I already have everything I need. Investigation! Jutsu! No, not investigation. Interrogation no jutsu! Uchiha style. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the sacred urn? Yada, yada, yada. Shut up, shut up, shut up. It could be a fake, etc., etc. Anything that shows that this is genuine. It's the genuine article. Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is the genuine article. Pearl went back to Crane Village and had it examined. Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how. What she discovered was that the urn had been broken again. Did you say again? Yeah, it was broken once a year ago. Now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too. Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know? Because it doesn't say I am anymore? It says Ami? Okay, yeah, cool. This poster, it was made recently, right? Poster? Ah, the poster for the exhibit. At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said I am on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says Ami. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed. Ah! Idiot. I am? What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even here when the photo for this poster was taken. That was a mistake. Now tell the truth. Ah, wait. 4. Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Huh? Yeah, that's it. It must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. Looks like she's not going to give up that last Cyclock so easily. You have any proof the urn was broken here at Lordly Taylor? The pink splotches. It's the paint. Do I just show the urn again? Or do I need to show you and that, like, you're good with your hands or whatever? I think I just show the urn again. It's pink splotches. No, that was wrong. I knew he was right about you, Mr. Wright. You're a softy at heart and you'd never hurt me on purpose. What a relief. What am I supposed to show? It's supposed to be the statue? What could it be other than the urn? Like, what else could it be? Does this... Am I supposed to show this because it has the paint splotches on it? I must have all the info I need by now. Is it the golden statue? I'm stumped. And am I actually missing more evidence? I'm shocked that it's not the urn again. How could it not be the urn again? Do I need to, like, investigate the paint? Looks to me like it's been dry for several days, yada yada. This is the same color as the paint splotches on there. Okay, there we go. Question is, what's the cause of the odd shape? Let's look around carefully, Mr. Nick. Okay, so now that we have the, this is the cause of the shape. Now that we have Pearl, there's more to examine here. This box, there's something about it that's bothering me. That's the box the sacred urn was in. Looks like there's some pink paint on it too. It's definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn. Think I know how the paint got on it now. All right, let's investigate again, Nick. Okay, so maybe I'm supposed to show the urn box. So I need to investigate the, oh, that's already investigated. Yeah, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Do I need to investigate this again? No, okay. Oh wait, I need to investigate this again? Bottom left part of it is shaped oddly. It's shocking. Mr. Nick, could it be that this odd shape is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. That's the box. Okay, that's really weird. I don't think we've ever had to, like, do a back-to-back investigate. Well, no, didn't we have to in 1-3? Didn't we have to do something like this? The first Steel Samurai case? Ah, whatever. If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well. Wow, you're right. Look, it matches. Yeah, okay, sure. Things that I've known since the very start. I also hate when Ace Attorney does this. Things that are very obvious and anyone with a brain realizes the connection from, like, turn 1 of the case, but then Phoenix and co. don't actually do anything with it until, like, 4 hours later. It's very dumb. What is it, Mr. Nick? This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. Oh, so the paint marks themselves are, okay. That much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn. All right, do I need anything else? It says organi, it's supposed to be organized, yada yada. That's the same. We already read that. Do I need to, like, investigate the actual paint? No, okay. Investigate these again. That's what he said. Got the picture. He's not as smart as he pretends to be. Lordly Taylor, he knew he couldn't tamper with it. Tamper with it, words, yada yada. I didn't have to look at this one again. Oh, they're linked in the same investigate thing now. Okay, cool. Nothing else? This paint here? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, no, wait, no. Oh, it's just this burr sign. Why does it not just have a check mark when it's just repeat from the previous investigation day? That's so stupid. Okay. Let's try this again. Interrogation jutsu. Also, another thing that I hate about the game is that you have to, like, there should be, like, a checkpoint when you break a psych lock. It's stupid that I have to go through breaking this psych lock again. This was the urn? Yeah, the urn. Like, after a lock is broken, it should be broken when you come back to it to try and do it again. This one. Yeah, shut up, shut up. Do you have any proof the urn was broken here at Lordly Taylor? It's one of these two. Probably either of them would work. The paint marks are here, like, on the ground at this place, so this proves that it's at Lordly Taylor. Okay, cool. Well, Miss Andrews, what is this supposed to mean? There's pink paint all over this urn. And there's pink paint all over the floor and walls of this basement warehouse. In other words, this urn was broken here. You can't weasel out of this one, Miss Andrews. But, uh-oh, she's trying to make her escape. But you can get pink paint anywhere. Well, there's none in my office, that's for sure. Well, there is in my room. Liar. Anyway, the paint on the urn and the paint on the floor, there's no proof that it's the same paint. Come on, this is getting ridiculous. Proof linking the paint to the urn, yada yada. Okay, this one's the box. Okay, yeah, cool. This box, the urn was stored in it, right? Yes, that's right. Well, there's pink paint on the box as well. I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yes, more or less. Paint on the floor has an odd shape imprinted in it, doesn't it? Yes. You put the box into the impression in the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped right over there. And that is when the urn was broken. Your name does you justice, Mr. Wright. Okay, good. Give me to full health, please. Nice. I'm so sorry, I was the one who broke the urn. Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher. No, not me. I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Well, that's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearl? No, not at all. I know just how she feels. It happened about 2 weeks ago, just after the poster photo was taken, on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box when I tripped on a paint can and lost my balance. Oh my goodness, you actual buffoon. The box I was carrying crashed to the ground. I heard a terrible noise and I thought my heart was gonna stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box and that was when it happened. You were holding the box up like that and then you dumb idiot. The broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock and let out a huge scream. I can totally see how that could have happened. Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands. Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Crane Village, so I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big. And that's when the I am got changed to Ami. I didn't know how it was originally written, but any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Ami. Yeah, correct. Any sane person, really? Oh, Pearl. She said she wasn't very good at spelling. Yeah, okay, but even if you're not good at spelling, how do you mess up AMI? Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom and no one had seen it since then. Alright, broken and repaired by Adrian 2 weeks ago, then replaced in its box, kept out of sight. But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it. The Mia Fey statue. Aha! First time that we came down here was on the night that the sacred urn was stolen. But Mr. Nick, there were no paint marks on the walls or floor of the warehouse when we were here. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime, around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. And I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see. Now it makes perfect sense. There's still one thing I find strange. What is it, Pearl? The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. And that at that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible. She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews? Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well, then who was it? Who could have done it and why? On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. Then the next day it was moved, but why? Carried into the basement warehouse the day of the crime, moved again that night. I'm not actually sure why. Something about taking the sword out of the hand, I assume. It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case. Why? Why do you think so, Nick? Because that night, the real thief, Ron Delight, was at KB Security. So then why did another mass show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact. One undeniable fact. There are two people. The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. To be continued. All right, this is actually a perfect time to wrap up for today. We're a bit over 4 hours. So that'll do it for today. Assuming we don't have another investigation trial day combo, then we should just be able to finish up the stolen turnabout next time and get started on whatever episode 3 is. So I think progress is going pretty well. I knew with how long the trials were in the second game that we probably wouldn't be able to like finish a turnabout a stream, but if we can if we can get through if we can at least finish a trial like every 2 streams, then we should be on a decent pace to get the game done in June. I really want to finish Trials and Tribulations in June. But, yeah. All right, good stuff. For those of you watching on YouTube, if you want to catch streams live, link to my Twitch channel description. I'd love to see you there. Or keep watching on YouTube. I appreciate your support either way. And until next time, farewell.